Nnamdi Kanu sues Nigerian police spokesman Adejobi for libel, demands 20 billion naira in damages. To my dear listeners, it is an interesting news coming from Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra in detention, has filed a case against the police PRO, the person of Olumuyiwa Adejobi for libel, and it demands 20 billion naira in damages. In this country now, how true can we find this? But I've seen Nnamdi Kanu as a strong man ever. You know, like he's a very strong man. He's a very strong man. Well, initially, let's move down to the comment section. The main gist. And before I do that, can you please do like, subscribe to this channel and share. Good morning and welcome to today's news. The detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, has filed a libel suit before the FCT High Court in Abuja against the first public relations officer, ACP Olumuyiwa Adejobi, for accusing IPOB of killings in Imo State, another part of the southeast region of Nigeria. Kanu, who filed the suit on Tuesday, January 28, 2025, through his legal team, led by Special Counsel Barrister Aloy Ejimako, demanded 20 billion naira in damages. Kanu also warned that any security agency or individual, directly or indirectly peddling propaganda against IPOB, will be sued to compel such an entity or individual to come to court and present their evidence. For avoidance of doubt, a competent High Court had held in October 2022 that the federal government breached the constitution in labeling IPOB a terrorist group, and that the group was discriminatorily targeted because its membership is populated by the Igbo. Thus, to keep tagging every criminal encountered in Southeast as IPOB exhibit a false narrative that defames not only Nnamdi Kanu but the entire Igbo, Ejimako stated. In the suit documents obtained by Sarah reporters, the detained IPOB leader accused the first PRO of defaming him, and IPOB by calling him an IPOB a terrorist and a terrorist group in a media publication by Vanguard newspaper on January 25, 2025 titled Imo, Police Neutralize 6 IPOB ESN Terrorists, Recover Arms, Operatives of the Imo Police Command's Tactical Units have neutralized 3 notorious kingpins of the Eastern Security Network, ESN, an armed wing of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. Kanu further said the first public relations officer, Force Headquarters Abuja, ACP Olumuyiwa Adejobi, made the disclosure in a statement made available to newsmen on Saturday in Owerri. Adejobi said, following credible intelligence, the police operatives located and launched a coordinated operation on the terrorist hideout in a forest within Ihubel in Okigwe local government area of the state on January 24. The first PRO said 5 AK-47 rifles, 552 rounds of live ammunition, improvised explosive devices, IEDs, several communication equipment along with 8 operational motorcycles used by the group were recovered from the scene. According to him, prior investigations have revealed the involvement of the group in several high-profile crimes, including the attack on the Owerri Correctional Center on April 5, 2021. Adejobi further hinted that the neutralized terrorists were involved in the killing of 5 policemen in Umuna Okigwe on December 12, 2022, and the burning of Arundizuogo police station on February 8, 2022. He conveyed the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Kayode Egbetokun's commendation to the gallantry and exceptional bravery of the operatives. The force PRO urged members of the public to remain vigilant and work collaboratively with the Nigerian police force to promote peace and ensure a safer environment for all citizens. Kanu said the statements are false and constitute a grave libel on his person, as the words in their natural and ordinary meaning portray him as the leader of a violent and terrorist group. He said words in their natural and ordinary meaning were meant and were understood to mean that the claimant is in fact a leader of a terrorist movement that is to be vicariously blamed for alleged act of terrorism in Imo State. Now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by the comment section and let us know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.